The 2 worst nuts you should never eat, and 3 you must eat. Did you know that more than 1 in 3 adults over 60 are unknowingly eating a food that may be speeding up muscle loss, fueling hidden inflammation, and even interfering with medication? And here's the surprising twist: these foods are often marketed as healthy. But the truth is, not all nuts are created equal, especially as we age. So let me ask you, could the snack you trust the most actually be working against your bones, your heart, and your energy? In today's video, we'll uncover 2 of the worst nuts for seniors, ones that can quietly drain your strength day after day. Then, we'll highlight 3 of the best nuts that do the opposite, boosting memory, reducing inflammation, and even supporting deeper sleep. Everything you'll hear is backed by the latest clinical research, nutrition science, and decades of medical expertise. Once you see the science behind these choices, you'll never look at a handful of mixed nuts the same way again. So stay with me until the end. This could be the small change that transforms the way you move, think, and feel every single day. Before we dive in, tap that like button, subscribe to Prime Vitality, and share this with someone who values smart, graceful aging. Now, let's get started, one bite at a time. The 2 worst nuts seniors should avoid. 1. Peanuts. Did you know that America's favorite snack, the peanut, may be quietly stressing your liver, your joints, and even your medications? Here's the surprising part. Peanuts aren't even true nuts, they're legumes. And because they grow underground, they're especially vulnerable to mold. One mold in particular, Aspergillus, produces a toxin called aflatoxin. You won't feel it right away, but over time it can wear down your liver and immune defenses. Now, that's especially important as we age, because the liver naturally becomes less efficient. What seemed harmless at 40 can now quietly drain your energy, clarity, and recovery. But the risks don't stop there. Peanuts are loaded with omega-6 fats. In balance, that's fine. But too much omega-6, without enough omega-3, drives chronic inflammation. That's the kind of low-grade inflammation that shows up as stiff joints, swelling, brain fog, and sluggish circulation. And here's a red flag for anyone on blood thinners. Peanuts contain vitamin K, which can interfere with your medication. Even peanut butter isn't off the hook. Many brands sneak in sugar, salt, and hydrogenated oils, all of which quietly raise blood pressure and stress the arteries. So let me ask you, have you ever noticed feeling more achy, foggy, or tired after a handful of peanuts or a spoonful of peanut butter? If so, it may not be your imagination. It might be your body signaling that it's time to rethink this old favorite. And coming up next, we'll look at another nut that feels rich and creamy, but hides a surprising danger for aging bones and kidneys. 2. Cashews. They seem soft, creamy, even heart-friendly. But for seniors, cashews can quietly weaken bones and strain kidneys. The problem is oxalates. Cashews are packed with them. Oxalates bind to calcium in the gut, blocking absorption. So even if you're getting calcium from your meals, your bones may never see it. And as we age, bone density naturally declines. That's when weaker bones, balance problems, and fractures become a real risk. But that's not all. Cashews carry more carbohydrates than most nuts. For anyone managing blood sugar, those extra carbohydrates can trigger spikes that damage blood vessels, especially in the legs and feet, slowing healing and circulation. And those oxalates, they don't just block calcium. They can crystallize in the kidneys, quietly raising the risk of kidney stones, made worse if water intake is low. Even their texture is deceptive. Cashews feel soft, but they're dense, and that density can pose a choking hazard for anyone with dry mouth, missing teeth, or reduced chewing strength. So, while cashews may look gentle, they come with hidden costs. And in just a moment, We'll look at a nut that's considered a superstar for senior strength and longevity. The 3 best nuts every senior should eat. Now that we've covered the risks, let's shift to the good news. 3 nuts that can dramatically support your strength, vision, heart, and brain. 1. Almonds. Want stronger bones, steadier steps, and a sharper mind? All from one simple snack, almonds may be your secret weapon. Packed with calcium and magnesium. They work together to keep bones strong and arteries flexible. Magnesium actually helps calcium reach your bones, instead of hardening in your arteries, protecting both strength and circulation. They're also rich in plant protein and healthy fats that help preserve lean muscle. And that's critical for seniors because strong muscles mean better balance, steadier mobility, and fewer falls. In fact, studies show that seniors who regularly eat almonds perform better in strength and function tests. Almonds also bring relief where many struggle quietly: digestion. Their natural fiber eases constipation, nourishes healthy gut bacteria, and boosts nutrient absorption, fueling more energy through the day. And don't forget the almond's thin brown skin. It's loaded with antioxidants that protect brain cells against the oxidative stress tied to memory decline. That means sharper thinking and better clarity as you age. Tip: aim for a small handful, about 15 to 20 almonds daily, raw or dry roasted. Chew thoroughly and sip water with them for easier digestion. Almonds really are nature's multitasker. But there's another nut that doesn't just strengthen your heart. It can even brighten your vision and keep your hands steady. Let's crack open the benefits of pistachios next. To pistachios. What if I told you that one tiny nut could help lower blood pressure, protect your vision, and even improve your reflexes? It sounds almost too good to be true, but pistachios quietly do all that and more. These little green gems are packed with potassium, a mineral that helps your body flush out excess sodium. For seniors managing high blood pressure, this natural balance keeps blood flowing smoothly and steadily. But the benefits don't stop there. Pistachios are one of the only nuts rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful carotenoids that concentrate in the retina, helping protect your eyes from age-related macular degeneration. Keeping your eyes strong isn't just about seeing clearly. It helps prevent falls, maintain balance, and support everyday independence. There's also a metabolic bonus. The combination of protein and fiber stabilizes blood sugar, reducing energy crashes, brain fog, and fatigue, giving you more consistent vitality throughout the day. And here's a little secret. Shelling each pistachio slows down your eating, naturally encouraging mindful snacking and portion control. Perfect for seniors as metabolism slows with age. In one clinical study published in Hypertension, older adults who included pistachios in their daily diet saw a noticeable drop in systolic blood pressure, a key marker of heart health. Tip: aim for about 1 ounce a day. That's roughly 49 shelled pistachios. Choose dry roasted and unsalted to keep sodium low. Do you notice certain snacks help you feel calmer, more alert, or more in tune with your body? Pistachios are powerful allies for your heart, eyes, and overall rhythm. Up next, we'll explore a nut that's softer, sweeter, and packed with a vitamin many seniors are missing: walnuts. 3. Walnuts. Ever notice how a walnut looks like a human brain? That's no coincidence. Walnuts may be nature's most powerful food for your mind. They are the only tree nut rich in alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that protects brain cell membranes, reduces inflammation, and preserves mental clarity as we age. As we get older, mild memory lapses, mood swings, or foggy thinking can sneak in. But research shows seniors who eat walnuts regularly score higher on cognitive tests and report fewer symptoms of depression. One long-term study even showed a measurable reduction in cognitive decline in older adults who ate just a few walnuts each day. Walnuts aren't just for the brain. They support the cardiovascular system by lowering LDL bad cholesterol and improving the elasticity of blood vessels. Better circulation delivers more oxygen and nutrients to the brain, which further supports focus, balance, and coordination. They're also rich in polyphenols, natural plant compounds that reduce oxidative stress and protect against age-related cellular damage. And here's something many people don't know. Walnuts are a natural source of melatonin, the sleep-regulating hormone. A few walnuts in the evening may help you fall asleep more easily and wake up feeling sharper. Another bonus: they're easy to chew and gentle on digestion. Ideal for seniors with dental sensitivities or reduced gut function. Tip: store walnuts in the fridge to prevent their delicate oils from going rancid. Aim for about 7 walnut halves a day, enough to gain benefits without extra calories. Reflect for a moment. Have you noticed a difference in focus, mood, or energy when you include certain foods like walnuts in your daily routine? So, what have we learned today? To common nuts, peanuts and cashews may seem harmless, but for seniors, they can quietly trigger inflammation, blood sugar spikes, bone loss, and even interfere with medications. These are risks most people never hear about until it's too late. On the brighter side, almonds, pistachios, and walnuts are true nutritional powerhouses. Each one offers unique support for aging bodies, stronger bones, sharper memory, better circulation, steadier moods, and even improved sleep. When it comes to aging well, it isn't about eating less. It's about eating smart. The small choices you make today can shape how you move, think, and feel tomorrow. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which nut surprised you the most today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your insight might help someone else make smarter choices for their health. And before you go, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Prime Vitality, and share it with a friend or loved one who deserves to feel stronger, more confident, and more vibrant every day. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind to your body, and keep unlocking the habits that lead to a longer, healthier, more vibrant life.